Hello, this is Matt Wilhelm from Yellowstone Fly Fishing School in Livingston, Montana, and today working in partnership with Montana Angler and Bozeman. And we're going to talk to you today about the key elements of a fly fishing rod, reel, line, and leader. So first of all, let's start with the fly fishing rod. This is a 4-piece fly fishing rod. I've got the 4 pieces here, and I'll just kind of put these together as I talk. A 4-piece rod is really good for backpacking and travel, and more often than not, you get a 4-piece rod nowadays in a fly shop. But this rod here is a 5-weight rod, and it's 9 feet long. And when I say 5-weight, that doesn't mean the actual weight of the rod. A 5-weight rod is specially engineered to cast a 5-weight fly line, which is the chartreuse line on here. So you basically are matching your tackle to the fish that you're fishing for. A 5-weight rod is great for in Montana for fishing for trout. It's also good for panfish and bass. If I were going for saltwater species or salmon or steelhead, I might bump this rod up to maybe an 8-weight or 9-weight or even a 10-weight. If I'm going fishing on a small mountain creek way up in the Gallatins or in the Bridgers or the Beartooths, I might bump down to a 3-weight or a 4-weight for smaller fish and smaller habitat. The reel is here attached to the rod. This reel has what's called a large arbor, and the arbor is the middle of the reel, and it's about the size of a golf ball. The advantage of a large arbor reel is it has a larger surface area so that when you reel in, the line will come in quicker. So a large arbor reel is really nice to have. Again, you want to have what's called a balanced system here, a 5-weight rod with a reel that'll be balanced on this rod that will hold a 5-weight line. One last thing with the reel, this has a really nice adjustable drag right here on the other side, and the drag is how you can adjust your tension when you have a fish on. You can crank it down to make it really tight so it's difficult for the line to come out, or you can loosen it up if you're fishing lighter leaders or tippets to make the line come out easier. What I'm pulling off here now, this is called the leader, and it's monofilament. It's the invisible connection between the fly and the fly line. Now leaders are tapered. Where they start out here, they're very heavy, upwards of 30 pounds or so, depending on the leader. And as you move down, they get thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, maybe down to 4 or 5 or 6 pound or lighter. So they taper down to a thin tip, and this is the invisible connection between your fly line and your fly. And then the fly line. What we have on here is a 5-weight fly line. It's a floating line. It's called a weight forward fly line, which is a really good line to have for beginners, intermediates, advanced. You can also get a double tapered line, but I think the weight forward lines cast a little bit easier. So what we have here is a balanced system, which means that we have a 9-foot 5-weight fly rod. We have a 5-weight floating line that's weight forward. And then we have a reel that will hold or house that 5-weight line. And then you have a balanced system and you're ready to go fishing.